Melissa, you have
two children here and one starting preschool here, so three altogether.
What grades are your oldest two in?
They will be in first and second grades.
Okay. So you were at the parent meeting last night?
I was at the parent meeting last night. Very shocked.
Did you have any idea whatsoever?
Not at all. Not at all. Okay. It's very sad.
Tell me a little about the general mood last night and the reaction.
The mood was not good. It was, and the reaction was scary. It's just disheartening to see that go on. We've done a lot for the school and as a community. I'm on the Spring Festival Committee. Our profit was $122,000 in one night for our event to raise money for the school. This community is going to come together, and they're not going to let this happen, and nobody wants to see this happen. Nobody wants to see the school close.
I understand that there are some families in OLM School who go back as far as perhaps 4 or 5 generations.
My husband's family, my children would be the 3rd generation of OLM graduates.
Okay.
The school, my father-in-law went here till the 5th grade, and that's when the school closed. It was in the 60s, and my husband, I think, might have been one of the first classes when it reopened to start in kindergarten and go all the way through.
Okay.
And so, yeah, I did not go to school here, but my kids would be the 3rd generation.
Obviously, this is a special place, an important place for families.
It's a very special place.
What makes
it's the community. It's sad that it takes something like this to see how you can come together, and not that it's been bad before that, but it shows, everybody's on the same side. Nobody wants to fight with each other, and last night we had it was definitely heated, and we kind of all simmered down once somebody stood up and said, we're all on the same page here. We don't, and nobody's pointing fingers at anyone at the diocese or at Father Leonard. I guess it's out of their hand, or out of his hands, was what we were told, that it was the diocese saw a report and that's what they based their decision on. It's just unfortunate that they didn't ask anybody from the community to give them any kind of guidance. Nope, they didn't tell us it was happening and give us a chance to come up with some ideas. I think that they already had the idea in their head that it was going to close, and that's just the bottom line.
Comments we've heard from some other parents are that nobody knew this was coming, and therefore there was not really an opportunity for the community to rally behind OLM School and see what you could do to not get to the point where we're at today.
Exactly. No, they were blindsided. It came as a total surprise.
Total surprise. We were shocked last night when we first heard about it.
And the fact that the parents only heard about it earlier in the day, it was just, how it was done was shocking.
We're being optimistic. I feel for the points that they indicate for the reason of closing, I think those points can be solved.
Do you think there's still hope if the community gets behind it?
I would think so, yes.
Okay.
We're hopeful.
We're very hopeful.
We're hopeful, and I believe our pastor would certainly support that as well. So yeah, that's what's keeping us going.
We're willing to do whatever it takes to keep it going. We think it's a great asset for the community and all concerned.
We're shocked and disappointed. There's been challenges at the school before, and we've always overcome them. And I think everyone here was very disappointed that we didn't get a chance to participate in trying to find solutions to the problem, and that the decision was made without any input to the advisory committee at the diocese, and the decision was essentially made in a vacuum without our input. No, the first inkling that we had any serious issue was a week ago. We've got a notification that the principal that we thought we were going to have was not going to be able to start due to a health issue. The next part of that notice was that Father was going to go meet with the diocese and the bishop to try to see what the next steps were. I think most of us thought that they were going to come up with a solution, and unfortunately, instead of solutions, we were just told the school's going to close.
In terms of your own family, what brought you to OLM? What does it have to offer that makes it such a special place?
It is a special place, and the community here is unlike what you'll find in the public schools. Many of our students are the children of public school teachers that choose to send their kids here because of the culture and the sense of community and the respect for each other and for God. And it's just a different environment than you'll find at other schools, and we work very hard to make sure that this school provides that. And countless hours and dollars that people contribute to this school just to watch it disappear is just...
Yeah, after going to the meeting last night, I mean, I think all of us woke up this morning thinking it was a bad dream. I know that I did. I know she cried most of the night. She wrote a big paper last night at like 1 a.m. She's traumatized. I mean, she'll go to Gussie Middle School. It's a fine school too, but she's came here since preschool. I think that last night people were willing to write checks if they had to. I mean, I think it was that astounding that they were just willing to, you know, pull out a pocketbook and write a check, whatever it was. But it wasn't money per se, I don't think was one of the issues. I think it was mostly lack of leadership in being able to find a principal that will stay for a longer period of time than a year.
Do you hold out hope that this decision might be reconsidered?
Yeah, well, we're not called Our Lady of Miracles for nothing. And I really think that there will be some type of miracle, and I think that the leaders are very good people. And I think the leaders of the diocese, I think they're all very good people, and I think that they will try the best they can to help keep us open. Megan summed it up. It's a place where you feel like a family. The kids feel safe. They can get the Catholic values and education embedded into, you know, the curriculum. Where, you know, the public school is a great place too, but here we can actually, the teachers are able to instill Catholic values within the curriculum, which is kind of nice. Some meetings, and you know, we really feel bad for the staff because all of them have to find jobs now. They're all going to be looking. We feel bad, of course, for the children, but you know, they're also another component that sometimes we forget. They all have to find jobs. This late in the game is very late.